Terima kasih kepada bukan hanya keadilan tapi seluruh Pakatan Rakyat. Kita dengar tadi ucapan berapi-rapi daripada Gobindio, dan itulah Gobindio. Dalam parlimen begitulah yang dibuat. Tapi malangnya saudara-saudara, apa yang disebut yang benar itu tidak diterima oleh Barisan Nasional. So we are now facing a tragedy. We Malaysians are facing a tragedy because we could not see any truth coming out of the parliament. It's just an official stamp penning. You just stand back the whole thing. Saudara-saudara, yang ini perlu berubah. If we are looking for the new Malaysia, if we are looking for a new political landscape in Malaysia in future, change must happen now. Without any hesitation. And that change can only be brought by Pakatan Rakyat. I'm not saying that Pakatan Rakyat is the best, but at least for the time being, that is the only alternative that we can have in this country to save the whole nation. Why do I say that? 55 years we have been living under a situation where the whole country is being managed by racists. Yes! And we have seen the results of racism. As a result of racist tendencies, racist policies, and all racist movements, we have produced a situation where we are facing it now. And we do not want our generation to face like what we have faced in the past. Kita tak mahu anak cucu kita menghadapi situasi yang kita hadapi sekarang. Now I have myself to be blamed. And let us blame ourselves for allowing Barisan Nasional to be where it is now. We're going to blame ourselves. We were the ones that gave our voting rights to Barisan Nasional, didn't we? But thanks God, we realize now our mistakes. And we're not going to commit that mistakes any further. And we're going to tell our future generations, never in your life that you will give your vote to Barisan Nasional anymore. So our new political culture in Malaysia will be the political culture of respect of one another, understanding of one another, the feeling of love towards 28 million Malaysians, irrespective of who you are. You can see for ourselves what Barisan Nasional has produced. Sedang tengok corruption yang diceritakan, penyalahgunaan kuasa, abuse of power. Those are all offshoots because of racist policies. And UMNO, without doubt, is a racist party. Right? Who in this hall would doubt that UMNO is not a racist party? Can you please raise your legs? Nobody. Nobody. Even UMNO members themselves already commit that they already prove that we are racist parties. Jadi saudara-saudara, yang boleh hanya menyelamatkan negara hari ini adalah kita yang mau berubah supaya tolak Barisan Nasional. Najib, by virtue of he being the father of racism, plus his uncle Mahathir, you can hear phrases coming from BN's mouth, particularly UMNO. And you will never hear those similar phrases uttered by any Pakatan Rakyat leaders. What is a phrase? You can find UMNO leaders saying, "Hey, lu India, balik India. Hey, lu China, balik Tongsan." Those are uttered by UMNO leaders. And you can never hear those phrases being uttered by Pakatan leaders. So, sebaik-baik saja Najib pergi ke Koalisi Abdul Rahman dan beritahu kami tidak akan mulai daripada hari ini panggil rakyat Malaysia pendatang. In less than 24 hours, ahli Parlimen Seri Gading, Datuk Aziz, apa dia beritahu kepada Amerika? Oh, ini pendatang. Kita nak hilangkan benda ini. Saya, saudara-saudara, selaku bekas Menteri Besar Negeri Perak 11 bulan diterajang oleh Najib. Ya. Najib 讲脱了，我们的比例就减存，打了一个大墙头。Now with that experience in advance, I could see how many poverty-stricken Perakians are there, irrespective of who they are. The Malays are poor, yes, in Perak. The Chinese are equally poor. And there are many Indians poor. Orang asli and Chinese people are poor in Perak. Now, can you imagine in times of trouble like this, when we are heart-stricken, we're being given one-off Babasa Nasional, and there's somebody who can buy and purchase a car plate for 520,000? Can you ever believe that? There's the sayings by the Prophet Muhammad, that if you are bathing in the river, you're swimming in the river, and after swimming you want to take ablution, nak ambil wudu, even in that situation you cannot waste water. Can you imagine that? Situasi hari ini, dalam suasana masyarakat tertekan, ada orang yang sanggup beli plate kereta WW1 520,000. Comments. Alangkah baiknya kalau wang yang sedemikian banyak digunakan untuk manfaat rakyat. Tapi saudara-saudara, akibat daripada kenyataan dan pendapat saya, a special team is being created by the police of Johor, where Hishamuddin said, I will personally monitor this case. And sure enough, a group of them came to Ipoh, investigated me with 28 questions, almost 1.5 hours. Not enough, they raided my office. They raided my office. 3 of my officers were being raided. One in Manjong, one in Bukit Gandang, the other one is past headquarters in Ipoh. That office was raided as well. And they snatched our laptop. They came to my house, surrounded my house. And my wife was calling me, what happened? Have you an affair like Ling as well? MCA is living fast from UMNO. MCA is living fast from UMNO. So I told my wife, do not allow them to come in. Never open the gate. And they called me, Dato' Sri ada di mana? I said, I'm in Parliament. Dato' Sri balik Ipoh, kami kata, no, saya tak balik Ipoh. Saya ada hotel. Dato' Sri di hotel mana? Even asked which hotel I stayed. So I mentioned the hotel, and I came back at 7:30. 8:36 of them waited in the lobby and completely confiscated my handphone. So I'm handphoneless now. I was just trying to imagine. It is actually a criminal to give opinion now. It is a crime. Now, how good it is if all the police in Malaysia were acted that way, speedy and fast. But you realize that Cosmo belonging to UMNO, that daily paper by Putusan called Cosmo, they have been ridiculing, very rude. They have been listened to Tuanku Sultan Johor for the last 1.5 months before I tweeted. Imagine. We reported in Ipoh that Cosmo menghina dan derhaka bertuanku Sultan Johor. Nothing happens up to now. And just yesterday Najib was saying we're going to repeal the Sedition Act. Baru nak repeal. And yet 45 of our Malaysian citizens, some of them are foreigners, are still stuck in lockup in Kementerian Kemhan. Though he said that ISA will be repealed. So percaya ke Najib? Jadi untuk itu saudara-saudara, kita nak beritahu bahawa we can only live a true Malaysian culture with justice and with respect one another through a change in the political scenario, a change in the regime now, and that opportunity is in the 15th election. And we must tell all our friends, neighbors, and relatives that we have to vote for Pakatan Rakyat. We got no choice. 我们一定要选明年的回家党、新党、统治党，对不对？不要选马华，不要选国成，不要选吴董。And if change is what we can, and if change is what we want, 我们一定要换，马上换，就是马来西亚。Ini saudara, akhir sekali, there is a quote from the Holy Quran that says, وَلِكُلِّ أُمَّةٍ أَجَلٌ فَإِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ لَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. For every community, there is an appointed term. And when that term arrives, neither he or she can move backward for a second, neither can he or she can move forward for a second. And UMNO's term has already arrived. Terus kalau percayaan sebahagian orang Melayu menyatakan apabila ajal seseorang itu sampai, when the appointed term has arrived, he or she will exhibit some actions which are out of our control, which we cannot even imagine. Orang Melayu kata, wang tabiat. You can never see a situation under the sun where the minister in charge of human affairs is Najib Tun Razak. Itu wang tabiat nombor 1. Wang tabiat nombor 2. But these are actions you cannot anticipate because the end is already arriving. They will behave something that you cannot anticipate. Second, where can you have in this world a person who allow the family to actually sekam ambil semua wang-wang lembu 250 juta, walhalnya dia adalah seorang menteri hal ehwal wanita, dia adalah seorang wanita, dia adalah ketua wanita UMNO, dan dia adalah seorang lawyer perempuan. With all these 4 factors to take the NFC punya budget, it will not happen. Tapi in Malaysia it did happen. Kalau nak ambil wang lembu pun adalah orang lain, bukan seorang peguam, bukan seorang wanita, bukan seorang ketua wanita UMNO, bukan seorang menteri. Tapi look at what happened in our country. A person who has got all those factors, he or she is the one that is actually taking up all the resources in NFC. Buang tabiat nombor 3. Di Malaysia ini orang yang paling disiplin, they are the armies or the ex-armies, the veterans. Right? They're the ones that are fully disciplined, highly disciplined. Now, when they associated themselves, after they retired, they associated themselves with UMNO. They can went to the extent of pushing their buttocks to America. You can't imagine this. If the guy or those that showed their buttocks to America, they were insane from hospital bahagia, that's okay. Ini tentera, bekas tentera, highly disciplined group of people that can behave that way. Something that you cannot imagine. Therefore, I'm saying that between now and the day when Najib will dissolve Parliament, we will have to be very patient because there will be more actions that will do, that they will actually perform, which we cannot imagine. I cannot tell you what they are, but we have to be very patient and cling with each other in Pakatan Rakyat. So, sahabat yang saya kasih sekalian, akibat betullah kami merayu supaya bukan hanya perubahan ini di peringkat wilayah persekutuan, I think you are quite okay. Those people living in towns and cities and urban areas, they're quite okay. But we have to imagine that UMNO thrives because 54 of their parliamentary seats are those with majority 70-80% of Malay voters. And they're the ones that are being fed by UMNO with tons and tons of money now. Jadi untuk itu, all of us will have to play our role. Kalau you ada anak-anak orang kampung yang bekerja dengan you, yang bekerja dengan syarikat, saudara-saudara, khabarkan pada mereka, beritahu pada mereka, supaya telefon ibu ayah dia duduk di Feda Perak, duduk di Feda Pahang, supaya mereka juga turut berubah. At least those are the actions that you can do. Betul? And we certainly respect and we honor that. Saudara-saudara, suara kami hanya terdengar sebahagian kecil, but your voices are being heard right until the villages, because you have many of those who are working with you. They do not stay here. They do not come from Kuala Lumpur or Wilayah Persekutuan. They come from the highly remote Malay villages. So those are the ones that you should target, so that they can actually inform their parents to make that change. Without that, if we can only win all the city parliamentary seats, we cannot assure that we shall be in Putrajaya. Jadi untuk itu, saudara-saudara, marilah saya mengajak ramai-ramai sama-sama dengan pimpinan Pakatan Rakyat pada hari ini, untuk kita sama-sama give everything that we have for the success of our country. Right? Let us admit that the past mistakes can only be paid in this coming general election. We have made mistakes in the past. We have voted for Barisan Nasional, MCA, UMNO, MIC, and we're going to redeem that in this election. So let us pay everything in this election, so that all those will be redeemed, and we're going to look for a new future of Malaysia. Terima kasih di atas pasangan. Kita jumpa lagi, salam hormat. Atul khali hadza wa sallallahu alaihi wa lakum wa lisairil muslimin wal muslimat. Innahu huwal ghafurur rahim. Thank you. Nandri rumah nandri. Sia-sia. Kamsiadu saja. Maaf.